and maybe two of the top front court players in the league on the same team. Scott Foster, Brent Barnaky, and Jason Goldenberg, our NBA officiating crew. Glad to have you with us. And
I like the aggressiveness. He's got a smaller guy on him, trying to take him down low. That's been a point of emphasis for Bam, too, to improve playing against smaller players by backing them down. And does it impact the overall offense, which was so high-paced last year?
Yurtseven on the second try.
Tendency last year, very good at that, using that length.
Remember, Yurtseven had the 14 consecutive games of double-figure rebounds last year. 8.5 minutes to go. First quarter, preseason open. Martin on a pull-up, and Caleb connects.
He looks so really comfortable shooting the basketball now.
Caleb had 24 points last night in the scrimmage, was very efficient, and you know how athletic he is. Edwards streaking in. You can see how athletic he is. A chance at a three-point play.
To get some easy baskets, manufacture points, and get yourself back in the rhythm. And he thinks Edwards can take that step forward this year.
Three-point lead for the Timberwolves. Open three for Caleb Martin. Kaboom. Bam against Kyle Anderson. Knocks in the 15-footer. It's the mid-range shot that he could really fatten his stats up with.
No, I agree. That's there for him a lot. He's got a nice jab step, too, to create space where he can shoot over the top, and that will be there because they're so worried about him blowing by. And has been good with that mid-range shot throughout the course of his career.
Naz Reid giving Minnesota a 12-11 lead, and very quickly for the score, that's Jaden McDaniels. 12 times for the Heat a season ago, figures to play an even bigger role this year, as does that man, the slashing and dashing fourth-year pro at Kentucky, Tyler Hero. Johnny got his first 2 points, and he is looking for a very big year. There's Edwards putting it in with the left hand. Anthony Edwards slaloming through the Heat defense for his 5th point.
Offensively, that group with Edwards and D'Angelo Russell, when he's healthy, is really top-notch.
Good passing interior for Miami. Winds up with Bam. His first score, a chance at a three-point play. Naz Reid to the bench with 3 early fouls. Nathan Knight is checked in for him. As that one's put in again by McDaniels. Nice start for him. Working against Austin Rivers, draws a double team and throws it away to McLaughlin. And that's Prince able to convert off the turnover.
In being able to force turnovers over 16 a game, you got to take care of the ball. You got to meet it, shorten the passing angle there. Bam getting in double teams and trying to throw out of there, getting sloppy.
Hero gets a friendly bounce. Both of these teams playing 5 preseason games before opening up for real on the 19th. Oh, pretty move by Hero. Had McLaughlin on his hip and had no trouble getting to the rim.
Can play bigger players at 6'7" because of his strength and physicality, able to beat Dedmon to the spot.
McLaughlin, forcing it up and in, beats the clock and the defense of Garrett. We welcome you back to FTX Arena in Miami. Second quarter underway. Eric Reid with John Crotty in the Heat's preseason opener. A score by Haywood Highsmith. Austin Rivers on the pitch. This is Bryn Forbes hitting the one-hander. Bryn Forbes.
He's a guy who's been really capable out beyond the arc, 41%, and he's got that nice step-through move as well for the pull-up.
7th Heat turnover. Prince from downtown and buries it.
Keep the defense honest. Love him on the defensive end. Has to continue to improve on that offense.
Reid over Dedmon, able to score. Garrett, big guard, finds Dedmon and a reach in and steal by Prince. 10th Heat turnover. Bryn Forbes, that's good.
Great shooter coming off screens as well. Really a reliable guy when I talk about three-point shooting.
10-point lead for Minnesota down to 8. Highsmith tried to throw a lob, instead put it in the basket.
I think, remains to be seen how that chemistry impacts, particularly on that defensive end.
It's a nice drive by Jalen Noel, his first score.
Jump shot as well, the opposite way if he's overplayed.
Austin Rivers missing the tray. Here comes Strus. Nice crossover for the score. This is Noel working against Lowry. Screen from Pascal. That's a nice screen assist. Open mid-range splash for the 23-year-old Jalen Noel. This is Strus against Noel. This is on the run. Bam follows on the tip. Bam Adebayo with 9 points. Bam, Yurtseven, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, and Tyler Hero for the Heat in the second half. Kyle Lowry not starting the third quarter for Miami. Here's Hero. Kaboom! 13 field goal attempts a game last year. That number dropped to 9 attempts a game in the playoffs. He wants to be more aggressive this season.
Well, I think he'd be the first one to admit he wasn't happy with his performance. He can be that, and I think that mid-range jumper is there for him. Everyone respects his speed and quickness off the dribble, so just that jab step, and it helps set him.
Of course, the Heat lost 3 games at home to the Celtics in the conference finals. That's a 3 for Jaden McDaniels. Strus missed on the run. Naz Reid outlets to Edwards. Coming right at Hero. Anthony Edwards makes it look easy.
That was a great example there. He's like a little bull the way he's built. He's really rugged and physical. He can make contact and still convert, get N1 opportunity.
Miami down by 9. 8.5 left in the third. There's Edwards again. That's another 3 for Anthony Edwards. Go of his NBA career, playing in his 20th NBA season at the age of 42, and John Eric Spoelstra happy for Heat trailing by a dozen. Bam in the middle, finds Martin underneath. Jordan McLaughlin taking on Strus. And McLaughlin making a very tough shot in last year in the scoring department for the Timberwolves. And does not complete the three-point play. Nathan Knight with a rebound, lost it, but the Wolves still have it. Here's Prince, step back 3, it's good. Played collegiately at both Evansville and Missouri. He's a very solid player. Yurtseven, hook from the dotted line, drops. In Heat history, to have 3 seasons over 200 triples. Second on the franchise's three-point list, only Tim Hardaway, the Hall of Famer. Oh, what a flush by Nathan Knight. Get it back and lose it to Highsmith. Robinson, able to score. And we brought up the topic, talent versus fit, and both have to be considered when you put together your lineup and your rotation.
Yeah, I like what he told you, E, and just saying, you know.
Miami down by 14. 10 minutes to play. Yurtseven short on the 3. Garrett puts it in. First field goal for Garrett, his 3rd point. That's Prince. This is Bryn Forbes for Minnesota on the turnaround. Four on the shot clock for Rivers. Minot blocked by Robinson. A 102-91 lead for Minnesota. Still plenty of time left, just under 8 minutes. That's Forbes. That's good.
Or he could get it up to the rim.
Duncan's 3, no good. Rebounded Drew Smith. Had a nice talk with Drew before tonight's game. Highsmith triples for Miami. Under 6 minutes left. Here comes Nathan Knight, flipping it with a left, scoring and drawing the foul on Robinson. They still put up 110 points on the board and have played very well tonight. Robinson, nice pass inside for Garrett.
Great work there. Really unselfish, good cutting.
Minnesota going to get off to a 1-0 start in the preseason. They'll play in LA against the Lakers on Thursday night. There's a steal by Garrett. What a best defensively. Kane, look out. Interesting to see how Steve Nash could put that contending team back together again.
Yeah, especially after, when they come up against adversity, that's where your chemistry, your toughness has to rise above, and that team will be